What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Antoine with Chump Change Production. I'm back at the helm. Been away for 10 months to get my thoughts right. Seeking God. Still making big moves on money trades. Let me see what this past 10 months I've been in. I've been fumbling around with stocks, making little gains by little gains in the stock market. I've been investing in penny stocks. The site where I buy it, the cheapest penny stock you can buy is 10 cents. It's called First Trade. Maybe one day I'll do a video on those guys or something. Who knows? But anyway, the point is that I want to take this time to let you guys know what I've been doing, what's going on. I'm still alive. I'm still in the game. But I thought I was going to come back into recording in December because I had found this trader that was helping me get bitcoins, 4 bitcoins. I was day trading. I started off with $500, and in about a month, he helped me get it up to 32,000. So I was all excited because I had over 7 Bitcoin. This is when Bitcoin was like 3,000, and so the whole deal went terribly bad. So I backed out of it, and I was like, I don't know what to do now because I lost everything. So I stepped away from crypto for like 5 months. I got back into it in May. My brother had told me he made a move about some more Ripple. And I got thinking about Ripple, started researching it more. So I picked up like 49 and a half of them for like $18 change back in May. Then I started flipping coins on Binance because I couldn't get on Cryptopia no more. Fortunately, I sold all my altcoins that I had on Cryptopia before Cryptopia got hacked, and I went to this other site called Big Golden FX, and I basically got scammed out of my money messing with them clowns. But that was why I didn't present it to my audience, to you guys. I didn't want you guys to get wrapped up in it and get all heated with me. I just went off and started messing around with day trading with Bitcoin, and I ended up losing like 30 some $1,000. So I couldn't retrieve the Bitcoin. I couldn't withdraw it. But I put my money into it, my own Bitcoin into it to start. And like I said, it took me a month to get to 32,000. So yeah. So I stepped away from the game. I was working. I was assistant manager at this shoe company. And I started flipping hats and watches. Made a little bit of money off of that. And then I went messing around with the cannabis farms. I was working on the cannabis farm for a little bit. And so by this time I had got back into, this is like May 18th, I got back into crypto. And everything's been moving really smooth. I made some powerhouse moves on some low buy-ins. I bought low, sold them high, and I kept doing it. I was making some chump change doing it, but I was making money doing it, flipping coins. And then in sometime in June, Binance was talking about they wasn't gonna be allowing U.S. customers on the Binance.com site anymore. So I got nervous and sold everything I had, and I moved it over to Coinbase. And I was like, forget it, I'm just putting everything in Ripple. So every week, every couple of days, I was buying more Ripple. And I wasn't even spending a lot of money. I was only spending like $51, $51. But I kept doing it like every 2-3 days. So, as you can imagine, it's added up to quite a bit. You consistently do that. So, my plan is to get 4,000 or 5,000 more Ripple before December, Lord willing. Then I'll be satisfied with that. What I'm holding on to, and so I'll be ready to go. I'll be ready for the war with Ripple. I read this article earlier today, where they were predicting that Ripple would be $20 sometimes next year. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case, but it's possible. Anything's possible. So I was looking at if I sold 100 Ripple when they get to $20 per coin. I was like, that's $2,000. So I could do that. I could sell 100, get 2,000, send it over to myself, let Ripple get to 50, then sell another 100. That's 5,000. And then let Ripple keep going up to it, because Ripple, the machine itself, it can max out at like 10,000 per transaction. So Ripple is built for higher volume and a higher price tag. So I'm hoping that once I get this other 4,000 or 5,000 Ripple, my next move is I'm going to move over to Ethereum, and I'm going to start piling up on Ethereum and Litecoin. So what I'm going to be investing in is Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP. I had fun, flipping the altcoins that were a couple Satoshis, hold them until they get up by 5 or 10 Satoshis or 20 Satoshis, and then selling them. It's fun doing that. But 2017, the coins that really showed off was Bitcoin, Ethereum. Litecoin had a nice at $400. Ripple had nice gains at $380 a coin. This is in January 2018, or 2017, January 2018. So you had Zcash, which was up. Monero, that's another coin I'm gonna get into, is Monero, and Dash. Those are some coins that I really want. I've been checking those coins out, and you can't go wrong with that selection. So I also did some funny things. I found out about on Coinbase that they let you earn coins to learn about cryptos. Certain ones like DAI and Stellar Lumens and the various little coins they got on there. But so in May and a little bit in June, I was in there getting coins for free, and I was selling them, and I was putting in Bitcoin and in the Ripple, and it added up to quite a bit of money that it only took me 10 or 20 minutes to complete the requirements to get the $2 times 5 different puzzles or quizzes I had to take, and it just added up, and I kept getting free money. So that was another way of how I stacked up a lot of Ripple in a short period of time. I'm not gonna say exactly how much I got in a month's time, but I'll tell you this: it was over 1,000. I'll tell you that much. So, 1,000 XRP. I'm not gonna say exactly how much, because I'm not trying to get got by the boys out there that be hacking. I took some time away to think about them guys too. It's unfortunate. The scams are on the rise and hackers are on the rise. The market's possibly gonna collapse. So I'm not trying to give out financial advice or anything, because I'm not a financial advisor. But I'm just saying, I suggest a couple things that you guys should do is if you got small funds, if you're working with, say you make 50,000 a year, all right. So if you make 50,000 a year, I know things are kind of tight unless you got everything paid off, all your cars and your house and stuff, and then you got some breathing room there. But if not, it's tight. And if you make 100,000 or whatever, or 200,000, or even 1 million, but if you got a smaller budget, I suggest investing in silver. You know what I'm saying? You can get 5 ounces of silver for less than $100 right now. So you can just stack up. Anybody can afford $100 a week. Or you can do like I do. You can buy you a couple ounces of the 1 gram silver, and that way, if everything collapses, you don't got to move a whole ounce. You can move a gram at a time. And I thought about that. Say if silver gets to 20,000 an ounce, then 1 gram would be like $400 or $500. You know what I'm saying? I believe so. You can get 1 gram of silver, trade it for something that costs $400 or $500, and you still got 29 other 1 gram bars of silver left, depending on how many, because it takes 30 grams, 31 grams to equal ounce. So out of an ounce, you got 30 of those 1 gram ounces, or 1 gram bars. You could put a dent in a lot of stuff. I also read, a couple years ago that they were saying that at some point in time in the future, if the market collapses, that you'll be able to buy a house with a bar of silver. So don't underestimate the power of silver. The word of God was measured in silver. That's something to think about. You know what I'm saying? Silver is powerful. But yeah. But I'm kind of done messing around with a lot of these guys that don't really got it where it counts at in the long run. Now I still like Neo, but I got out of the Neo game, out of my position with Neo. Fortunately, because I heard Neo is gonna be switching over to the Neo 3.0 or something, or 2.0 in the future here. So it's gonna be a totally different coin from the one that's presently out now. If anything, I might buy that coin, the new one, stock up on those, and accumulate them after I get my set coins that I'm trying to accumulate. But right now, I'm focusing on Ripple. That's what I'm focused on, is Ripple. I need another 4,000 or 5,000, and yeah, I'll be set. But I hope everybody's doing good. I hope your year is great. It's been good. I take the risk still, and I try to get my followers involved in what I'm doing, because I seen what happened in 2017 when dudes was taking people over the cliff, and Chump Change Production ain't about that. So, but I will tell you the stories of what I've done over in time, and in season I'll come out and talk about it. Like right now, it's time to talk about it. I could have, if what I should have did is I should have took and rolled over our 401k into Bitcoin, into a Bitcoin IRA. I could have picked up quite a bit of say I just bought 8 Bitcoins, like at $3,000, so that's 24,000 in December. Right now, that'd be like $88,000 that I would have in Bitcoin if I would have did that. So I'm kind of kicking myself in the butt that I didn't do that sooner, because I could have had a lot of Bitcoin to make up for the Bitcoin that I had lost off the $500 move that I started off with to get up to 32,000. So, but if I was behind the helm on my channel making videos, I would have thought about it and recommended that to you guys instead of what I was doing, but I wasn't doing that. So anyway, that's about all I got. So please like, subscribe, and comment. This is Antoine with Chump Change Production, and I'm out. Peace.